Okay. All right. So finally some truths were spoken. Finally some things were admitted. Finally. So here's the thing. You marry somebody in a different land, foreign for both of you, and you commit to this life and relationship. And the way I am, I give 120% of myself in everything, really. And so kind of expect the same from the person that I'm committed to, but I didn't see it, I didn't feel it. And so unavoidably resentment starts building, and that's so you marry that person, and then you go to the country of that person, and you're just shattered by cultural shock and language barrier and whatnot. And so out of the blue, you only feel lonely as a mom with no friends around and just a mother-in-law to some point. But then I'm not married to her, really, it's just really comical situation. And so it turns out that the guy all along has been planning his future into his country without telling you, without making plans, without asking your opinion. Slowly, little by little, feeding you lies here and there, until you realize you're completely trapped and there is no way out, at least not alive. And so tell me, is it okay to give a chance to a person like that? Is it okay to be able to trust that person in any way, with anything, really? And then the most comical part of all, the most ironic part of all, is you have 5 kids together. 5 kids is a commitment. 5 kids is not a joke. 5 kids is something I never, ever imagined myself being with by the time I'm 40. It's just something, it's like, wow. It's a blessing, and it's also commitment for years ahead, because between the first and the last, there are 10 years. And so that tells you that I have been giving it a chance, forgiving and keeping going, hoping something will change, unless I'm told finally that no, I'm gonna end up being here in my own country, comfortable with my own business, and I will provide for the kids no matter where they end up going or whatever. So the commitment for the kids is there, but guess what? Before the kids there were those 2 people, and if one doesn't give a crap about the other, that is a family that is built on what is it called in the scriptures? House of made on the sand, because the sands move, and therefore everything with them. And so that's the sad part about it. And obviously at this point I could totally live and just exist here for the sake of the kids, so they can have both parents. But when the relationship of those parents is ill, or it's down to 0 or none, I don't think it's healthy for the children as well, just like their father thinks and says. So yeah, I finally have been told. Oh, and I also have been told that he is sick and tired of feeling this constant guilt for what he has been putting me through for so many years. Although I'm not really sure if he really sees it that way. He sees, that's my narrative, that's what I think, that's what I feel. And so what I say from sure, you can say it that way. Sure, you can think it that way. Excuse me, I'm not the one who who believed, who committed. It's like I will be super selfish and I will come to my own country and I'm not gonna care what you go through. But then on top of that, I don't want to live anymore with that guilt of what I'm going and what I'm putting you through. So I want way out of it. The way out of it is either go to separate ways or give it a try. But giving a try by himself, he cannot do it. It takes two people. However, it's a bit too late. I think it's a bit too late. There's been done too much damage on that bridge to be recovered and rebuilt. It's been a bit too much. Not a bit too much. I don't know a normal Caucasian person who would go through that for so many years and still be alive or still be here. I honestly don't know. I'm not saying how great I am in any way. I just believed. I believed. I hoped. I thought it's possible. But then nothing changed. And it actually, to be honest, it got worse and worse and more arrogant and more sarcastic and more withdrawn in everything. So ultimately I did the same thing. I just withdrew and I just became indifferent as well, because that's my self-defense. Like, I don't want to be hurt anymore. So if I don't want to be hurt anymore, I don't want to do anything with that person, and I just stay there for the kids. But then the kids don't see mommy happy. They know mommy's not happy here. So, and if I think about the kids only and continue to be here, that's not gonna do good on them, and they're not gonna ever know the real me. They're not gonna ever know the real me. So staying in toxic, poisonous atmosphere, staying in toxic surroundings that make you sick and makes you want to puke sometimes, physically sick, it's not okay. It's not healthy, not for you, not for your children, not for anybody. So yeah, that's where I am at right now. Future me. I hope you are in a better place now and happier, and your kids are growing well. They're still growing well now. They're good, strong, capable people. Well, I think this mama is honestly, because of all that, all my liveliness, all my everything has been taken away from me, like out, just taken out from me. And I just feel like of course you change as a mom, and you change as a person throughout the years as you start aging and more experienced. But the person that I used to be and the person I'm now is completely different in a way. This liveliness of mine is gone. I'm tired of life. I'm tired of life, and the only thing that makes me going is because I have a commitment from my kids. I have commitment to them, and I know that I will, to my last breath, I will be nurturing, I will be teaching, I will be loving them to my last breath, and I will try my best to help them, build them up as much as I can. But I cannot do it on my own, and I cannot do it with a withdrawn person who ultimately chooses his career more than his family. So that's that. It's like if somebody told me before what a Japanese man is all about, I would run for my life far, far away, as far as I can. But to me, family is everything, and to a Japanese man, is everything. Career, and you know, I understand men's psychologies. You know, they have to feed their ego to some extent. They, you know, they want to be supported by their wife and everything, but you can't expect that to happen all the time without giving. Not coming home and gluing yourself to your phone, not planning with your parents instead of with your wife. Like, this scenario of everybody loves Raymond, I'm so done with it. I've been doing that for years and years and years, and I'm just so done with it. I can't do it anymore. Anyways, scary roads here, so I'm gonna leave this to here and